Do you ever just feel like a movie was made specifically so somebody could win an Oscar? Still Alice is the name of the movie. It stars Julianne Moore as a woman dealing with early onset Alzheimer's disease. It is a powerful and intense look at how her life changes through her work and her family, her own psychology, and what she deals with as she goes through this horrible, horrible disease. This is a tearjerker, folks. This is one of those movies that, like, you hesitate to want to go see because you know you're gonna feel stuff, right? But look, we gotta deal with this stuff, and I actually like a movie like this that is willing to go there and deal with these things. And let's put that in the positive column right away. It deals with a topic that I think is very valuable and important to deal with. Alzheimer's is a nasty thing. And man, we got to cure this thing. We got to figure it out because it is one of those diseases that leaves people you love in shambles, or leaves you in shambles, not knowing who people are and the way that it eats at the brain and destroys the brain. And man, this is one I really feel like we need to put all of our efforts in and get figured out. And that's why a movie like this, I think, is important. We'll start it off right there with the deep stuff, right? The other reason you got to see this movie, Julianne Moore. She's incredible in this. All the attention she's getting, the Oscar that she's going to win next week, it's all deserved. She does phenomenal work in this, and you just feel it in this performance. There are moments, and not just the Alzheimer's stuff, not just like the forgetting stuff and that kind of stuff, but the way she deals with the psychology of, you know, meeting with her boss at work and having that conversation. It is a performance that is captivating and good, and one that I think deserves the attention that it's getting for sure. So if you see this down the line, or maybe you go see it in theaters, I'd recommend seeing it on DVD if you choose to see this. Man, that's why you do it, right? Because of her and her performance and being able to see kind of this story through her eyes. Everything else is good. It's good enough to kind of fill the gap to, you know, make this movie what it is. Looking at the negatives, I'd say Alec Baldwin. I just can't buy him in a serious role right now. This may be on me. This may not be his fault, but, you know, the SNL appearances, the so many seasons on 30 Rock, there's just something about his persona right now that is parody to me, that is, you know, humorous to me. And that may just be something I have to get over, because you know what? Before he was doing 30 Rock, he was doing lots of great dramatic stuff. He was a dramatic actor first. It's not his fault. He's good at both and has been doing comedy lately. But at the end of the day, it does influence the way I see it, so I wanted to be honest about that, because maybe you're the same way. So I had trouble buying that. Plus, I will say this, the movie is a little bit sappy. It does go a little bit too far in some moments where it's just like, okay, right now you're just messing with me. Like, you're trying to pull the tears out of me. Just keep telling the story. That's enough. But those moments are few and far between. Overall, this is a really, really good movie. A very powerful movie about this woman and dealing with early onset Alzheimer's, which, by the way, Alzheimer's is nasty enough. Then to get it at an early age where you have so many years of your life left to live in this state, man, that is rough. That is rough stuff, but it deals with it in a good way and something worth, I think, watching. So overall, I'd say this is probably a B+. That's where I'd land it. Thanks for checking out this review. I'll put up some other reviews over here that you can click on, probably 50 Shades of Grey, Kingsman, maybe Old Fashioned. I'll throw a link over here as well. Those all came out this Valentine's Day weekend. Subscribe button should be up here. Please hit subscribe. I'd love to have you as a part of this family and watching these videos and commenting below, and had a lot of great conversations, especially with 50 Shades of Grey coming out with different people on the Facebook page and in the comments at YouTube, and really enjoying that stuff. So love to have you a part. So I'll tell you what, I do this every time. 5 extra seconds, you get to hit the subscribe button. Ready, set, go.